Welcome, everyone, to another deep dive here on Skillify English. We are so incredibly happy you're spending some time with us today.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to be here.
And right off the bat, I want to remind you, addressing you directly, the listener, that this is our relaxed, completely judgment-free space.
Right, the B1 to B2 English zone.
Exactly. The dictionary fights are permanently banned here, so if you don't catch every single word today, please don't stress about it. Just, let the clear, natural English wash over you.
Yeah, just absorb it. You're already doing the work just by listening.
Right. So let's get into today's hook because it's something I think literally everyone listening has experienced.
Oh, for sure.
Picture this. You walk into a Monday morning meeting with senior management and instantly, like magic, this weird transformation happens.
Your voice drops, right?
Yes, your voice drops half an octave. Mm-hmm. You start using these like overly formal vocabulary words that you would never, ever use at home.
Right. You're suddenly using words like synergy and bandwidth.
Exactly. And you suppress your natural sense of humor because, well, you want to appear serious and competent.
Right.
You're basically playing the role of the perfect employee.
Yeah, you're putting on a performance.
But then, like 3 hours later, you meet a childhood friend for coffee. And suddenly the tension drops. Your voice gets louder, you're using slang,
right.
You're laughing freely.
It's night and day.
It really is. It feels like you are two completely different people living in the exact same body. Have you ever caught yourself doing that and just wondered, wait, which one of these is the real me?
Yeah, I mean, it's such a disorienting moment when you realize you've been performing a character. And that's what the sources call the classic chameleon effect.
The chameleon effect. I love that term.
It's a great term for it. It's this incredibly pervasive, totally exhausting habit of unconsciously reshaping your personality, your vocabulary, and your energy to match whoever happens to be in the room with you.
And that is exactly our mission for today's deep dive.
Yeah.
We're going to explore why our brains automatically rewrite our identities the second we walk into a new room.
Yeah, and we'll talk about the massive mental exhaustion that comes from trying to constantly blend in.
Plus, we'll give you a practical step-by-step guide to finding and keeping your authentic voice, which is, especially crucial when you're navigating a second language.
Because doing this in a second language is just, well, it's a whole other level of difficulty.
Right. But before we get to how we stop constantly changing our colors, we really need to understand the why. Like, why does the brain do this automatically?
Well, a lot of people think it's just about having good manners, right? Or just wanting to be polite.
Yeah, that's what I always assumed. Like, I'm just being professional.
But the sources point out that this habit is actually rooted in something much deeper. It's tied to a very deep human fear of rejection and this profound desire to belong.
Wow. Okay, so it's an evolutionary thing.
Exactly. Just like a real chameleon changes its skin color to hide from predators, we hide our true selves in social situations to avoid being judged.
Oh, that makes sense. It's like walking into a room and instantly painting yourself to match the walls.
That is a perfect analogy.
You use big words at work and hide your jokes because your brain is quietly telling you, hey, if I agree with everything, they will like me and I won't cause any problems.
Right. Because if we go way back in human history, being rejected from your social group didn't just mean you had a bad day. It meant exile. And exile basically meant death.
Oh, wow. So the stakes were literally life and death?
Yeah, and modern neurological studies prove this. When scientists put people in fMRI machines and simulate social rejection like being ignored by a group, the areas of the brain that light up are the exact same ones that process physical pain.
Wait, really? The same exact areas?
The exact same. Your brain actually cannot tell the difference between the social pain of not fitting in and the physical pain of, say, a broken arm.
That is wild. So when someone doesn't laugh at my joke, my brain treats it like an injury.
Yes. So when you automatically adjust your personality to match the room, you aren't being weak. Your brain is just executing a survival strategy.
Okay, but when does this harmless desire to belong cross the line? Like, where is the boundary between just reading the room and actually losing our own identity?
Well, situational flexibility is healthy. You speak quietly in a library, that's just respect. But masking is different. Masking is when you alter your core values and your authentic opinions just to earn approval.
Right. You're changing who you fundamentally are.
Exactly. It's no longer a temporary tool. It becomes a permanent cage that you live in.
And the hidden cost of living in that cage, man, it is staggering. The sources spend a lot of time on the energetic toll this takes on a person.
Oh, it's exhausting.
Right. It leaves you feeling completely inauthentic. Like you are just wearing a mask all day. Coming home from a party feels physically exhausting because you just spent 3 hours acting.
It requires an unbelievable amount of mental calories. Your brain is scanning the room, predicting what people want to hear, suppressing your real reaction, and generating a fake one.
It's a full-time job.
It really is.
And I want to connect this specifically to you, the English language learner listening right now, because the sources talk about this intense double burden.
The double burden, yes. This is so important.
As an English learner, you're already doing the totally exhausting work of translating in your head, right?
Right. You have all these mental tabs open.
Exactly. Tab 1 is vocabulary, Tab 2 is grammar, Tab 3 is pronunciation. That alone drains your battery.
So true.
But then if you add the pressure of adopting a fake personality just to blend in with native speakers, it's just overwhelming. Your brain just crashes.
And beyond the fatigue, there's a real psychological danger here. It leads directly to imposter syndrome.
Oh, because you feel like a total fraud.
Because you are kind of committing fraud and your subconscious knows it. If you perform this perfectly polished character at work and get praised for it, you don't feel proud.
You feel terrified.
Exactly. You worry that people will eventually discover you're faking it, which leads to this deep feeling that you just aren't good enough.
Yeah, that quietly disorienting experience where you switch between contexts so fluently, you start asking uncomfortable questions about which version is the real you.
It's a tough place to be.
So how do we break the habit? Now that we understand the exhaustion of playing a character, how do we gently peel off that mask?
Well, the sources give us 3 practical steps to reclaim your authentic voice.
Yeah.
And step 1 is catch the mask.
Okay, catch the mask. So awareness is the first step.
Right. You have to notice the physical reactions in your body before you speak.
Like getting tense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Does your stomach get tight? Do you suddenly change the pitch of your voice to sound cooler or maybe smarter?
Oh, I've definitely noticed people doing the voice thing, pitching it way up to sound super friendly and non-threatening.
Yeah, we all do it. So catching the mask just means noticing that physical shift in the moment.
Okay, so once we catch it, what's step 2?
Step 2 is neutral listening. This is about resisting the urge to match someone else's energy.
Like faking a huge laugh for a terrible joke you don't actually find funny.
Exactly. Or matching someone who is really angry. Instead of doing that, practice neutral listening.
I love the specific calming phrase the source gives for this. When someone throws heavy energy at you, you can just nod and say, that is interesting.
It's a great diffuser.
It really is. I think of it like this. You can be a window instead of a mirror.
Oh, I like that. A window instead of a mirror.
Yeah. You don't have to reflect their energy back at them. You can just remain transparent, let their energy pass right by you, and protect your own peace.
That's a beautiful way to look at it. And that stability leads us right into step 3, which is take up space.
Take up space. That sounds so empowering. What does it actually look like?
It means existing confidently. It means sharing your opinions without physically or mentally shrinking down to make other people comfortable.
Right, because we tend to make ourselves really small when we're nervous.
We do, especially when speaking a second language. But taking up space means realizing that your accent, your quietness, your specific sense of humor, these are not flaws to hide.
No, absolutely not. They are the exact things that make you, well, you.
Exactly.
Blending in is a skill, sure, but it is a terrible place to live permanently. Which actually brings us perfectly to our Calm Word Tour segment.
Yes, let's slow things down a bit.
We want to collect and explore 3 key vocabulary items from today's discussion so they really stick in your B1-B2 toolkit.
And the first word is the star of the show, chameleon.
The chameleon.
Right, so a real chameleon is an animal famous for changing its color to match its surroundings. But here, we use it as a metaphor.
A metaphor for a person.
Exactly. A person who unconsciously changes their behavior, communication style, or opinions to please others.
And they often do it so automatically that it's invisible even to themselves.
Right.
Which leads to our second word, blend in.
Blend in. This is the action of trying to look or act the exact same as those around you so you aren't noticed.
It's the chameleon's primary survival strategy. You blend in to avoid judgment.
Yeah, but we want to move away from constantly blending in toward our third word.
Which is my favorite.
Authentic.
Authentic. This is the ultimate goal. Being real and true, not fake.
It means acting like yourself expressing your real personality and values rather than performing a character for everyone else.
Exactly. Showing up as the real you.
So we gently encourage you to pick just one or two of these phrases: chameleon, blend in, or authentic, and try to naturally weave them into your own sentences this week.
It's a great way to make the vocabulary your own.
It really is. And as we wrap up this deep dive, we just want to remind you, with genuine warmth, that the world does not need another perfectly polished copy of someone else.
It really doesn't.
The most attractive, magnetic people in any room are never the ones who perfectly match everyone else. They're the ones who are completely, unapologetically themselves.
And that includes your English voice. The authentic voice worth finding is the one that sounds unmistakably like you, even if it's imperfect.
Absolutely.
I want to leave you with a final thought to mull over. If you finally drop this heavy disguise you've been wearing,
And you stop spending all that mental energy trying to act out a perfect English performance. Imagine how much energy you will have left over.
Wow.
Energy to actually connect with people, to take up space, and to let people finally see your true colors.
That is such a powerful thought. Thank you so much for investing this time in yourself today with us.
We really appreciate it.
We encourage you to leave a comment about a situation where you catch yourself acting like a chameleon. Let's talk about it. Remember, your authentic English voice is worth protecting in every single room you enter. See you on the next deep dive.